acquaintance be forgot and never toe the line. May old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne.
You're not helping.
Oh, sorry. Thought I'd feel wrong today, but I feel fine. Think I'm still a bit drunk.
Yeah, I got that. So we had a couple and went to sleep, but you were so drunk you made a nest in the coats.
Thanks, fella, that's my aunt.
Now I'm starving. Literally, all I can think about is food. Oh my gosh, we've killed him.
Come on, he's clearly not in. Hang on.
No, it's not good fit.
Just leave him on the doorstep.
No, someone might nick him.
I don't think they will. It's a nice area around here.
You're already scoping flats for you and Craigie.
Maybe.
Oh, key safe. His birthday plus 10, 1952. You can leave him inside.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, fine. I'll just pop him on the tip. Oh! Look, he's asleep, bless him.
Are you sure that he's okay?
Ted? Ted?
He's stone cold. I don't think that he's breathing. Call an ambulance, I think he's dead.
Oh my gosh, we've killed him. Again.
Oh, morning. Up before Gail, that's a first. What's wrong? Can't sleep? Yeah, me neither.
Has it brought back bad memories?
If I'm honest, yeah, has a bit. What about you? How are you after hearing it all?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, it's a lot to take in. I'd understand if you were angry with me that I didn't tell you.
I'm not angry with you at all. It's up to you who you tell and when. And no one else.
Yeah? Well, it's done now. I'm glad you know.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm pleased with how mature you've been about it all, actually.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
You said it was a mate. Was it Josh?
What makes you think it were him?
You were accused of attacking him in prison. Well, I couldn't figure out why, because you were mates.
I thought we were, yeah.
It was him, wasn't it? That's why you stopped being mates.
It was Josh, yes. And it's like I said, we were on the night out, drinking, and when I weren't looking, he slipped something in my drink, GHB. And yeah, I don't really remember a lot, but I remember enough. Anything else?
No, I'm all right, thanks, for now.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go get your sister ready, okay?
I'm glad I know, by the way. I just wish you'd have been able to tell me when you were ready.
Yeah, well, no point dwelling on it. Get yourself some breakfast, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm home now, so I should be able to see what kind of a job he's done. Yeah, okay. See you, Paul. Hello? Kev? Max? Has this made you feel better then?
Yeah, a bit.
I thought that we were okay.
Maybe I'm stupider than you look, then.
Don't push me, Max.
Oh, what? You gonna tell me more family secrets I didn't already know?
I've already apologized for that, and I meant it.
Sure you did.
I did.
Whatever, I'm off.
Do you know what this is?
I didn't mean to break that. It just fell.
You expect me to believe it was an accident?
It was!
That was one of the last things I had left of Sinead!
Why you care? You were on to our Bethany soon enough after she died.
Stand back. I told you. The club's full.
You're good. Come on. Sit down. Amy. Babe.
Are you all right? Look, she's been drinking all afternoon. But you're okay, aren't you?
You embarrassing yourself. Just Shall I get her some water?
I don't think she's drunk.
Oh, yeah, she's sober as a nun.
Is she taking something?
Of course she hasn't.
Call an ambulance.
What?
Call an ambulance.
What for? Oh, Amy!
Amy!
Oh, my God! Amy!
Amy!
Are you okay? Oh, my...
Wake up, Amy! Amy! Call an ambulance! Amy! Max, you done that maths yet? What's up? You worried about Amy? What are you watching? Is this from the dance?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't have anything. We need to give this to the police. Can you see who's done it?
Yeah?
All right, listen to me. I know this is hard, but we have to take this to the police and show them. But we can't protect them, all right? Even if they're your friend.
I'm so sorry.
What for?
I've done something terrible.
Our next round is called gobbledygook. Some of these words are real and some are complete gobbledygook. So it's up to you, the panel, to figure out which. Bonus points if you tell me what they mean.
Hello? Hello?
It's me. It's Adam.
What do you want?
I just want to chat. You've no reason to be afraid. I think you know that.
You scared the hell out of me!
You know, this is a real insult to genuine victims of domestic violence.
Don't pretend like you give a damn about the way men treat women. We're all objects to you.
This is all a big act, Lydia, and it's got to stop. Now let me in. Let me in. Come on, Lydia, this is ridiculous.
No good getting angry with me.
I'm perfectly calm, despite the fact I'm talking to someone who's trying to destroy my life. I just want to talk.
Grovel. Go on. Then I'll decide whether to let you in or not.
Look, I'm truly sorry if I treated you badly when we were together. Haven't I said enough? Sarah wants a divorce. The only thing that's going to change that is if you tell the truth.
Okay. I'm glad you're acknowledging who you are. You can come in now.
Who did this? Was this you? Is this another elaborate stunt you've cooked up to make me look bad?
A pretty good job so far.
I'm not having this. I'm calling the police. I'm a solicitor. She's my ex. She's got this crazy vendetta against me. She's trying to destroy my life.
Would you like a glass of water?
No, thank you.
Right, carry on.
He's a married man and we were having an affair. I broke it off, but he just wouldn't accept it. He'd been sending me abusive texts. He came here tonight and forced his way in. He started smashing up the place. I just don't know what he's capable of.
Adam Barlow, I'm arresting you on suspicion of threatening behaviour and criminal damage. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Where were you when your waters broke, lovey?
I don't know.
The man who brought you in said he found you by the side of the road.
I don't know where it was. Have you got any gas in it?
I can smell alcohol. Have you been drinking?
What is this? It's a police station or something.
If you've been drinking or taking any substances, I need to know.
Can you just help me?
Of course we can, lovey. But listen, if you've taken anything, I need to know. It's important. It could affect the birth.
Right, well, I took some booze and coke, but I didn't know I was pregnant.
When did you last have a period?
A month ago. That's why this can't be happening.
Well, you can bleed when you're pregnant, you know. It's not always indicative of a period.
Thanks for the biology lesson. Can you just get me some drugs?
How far gone do you think you are?
I don't know.
I need to know how far along this baby could be.
Last time I had sex in the past year was 6 months ago.
Can you tell me your name, lovey?
Why?
So I don't have to keep calling you lovey. It's very patronising.
Are you gonna report me to the police about the drugs?
Let's worry about that later on. Can you just give me your name?
It's Jennifer. It's Jennifer Smith.
Okay, Jennifer. Right, it's not going to be long now. This baby wants out. It's time to push now. You'll have to try harder than that.
No, I'm trying.
Try harder. Come on, Jennifer.
I prefer it when you call me Lovey.
We're past Lovey now. Come on, put some effort in. Maybe you should take that off.
No.
We'll keep it safe for you.
It's a present from my son.
Well, he wouldn't want you pulling it and breaking it now, would he?
I'm not taking it off.
Okay, Jennifer. As you hold it, just think about how happy he will be to know that he's got a sibling on the way. Can we call him? Your son? What about the baby's dad?
No.
Doesn't he?
I said no!
Come on, Jennifer. I can see the baby's head. Keep pushing.
I am pushing.
Push harder. Jennifer, this baby needs your help.
Is there something wrong?
The baby's heart rate has dropped.
What does that mean?
We need to get him or her out now. Push. Push. Come on, give me everything you've got. That's it. Come on! Good girl. Well done.
What's happening? What's that? What's happening? Why is it crying?
I'm just trying to help him breathe.
There's a boy. Is he breathing yet? Is it my fault? Is it something I've done? Oh, God.
Sarah, it's Daniel. I came to Quentin's, managed to sneak in before they shut up shop. Turns out I was right to be worried. Adam and Lydia were here, rowing. No sign of them now, though. If Adam turns up at the party, will you please get him to give me a ring? Bye.
Now who's walking away from the responsibilities? Lydia, talk to me.
You're not sorry. Just want to get back in Sarah's good books and back into her knickers.
I meant every word. What's wrong?
Because all the humiliation was worth it. It makes you stand in someone else's shoes.
This is all about revenge, isn't it? You don't care about Sarah. You don't care about getting to the truth. You just want to cause chaos. You get buzzed for it, don't you? Lydia, Lydia.
Get up!
Adam. Adam! Adam, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's Daniel. Hello, yes, ambulance, please. At Juicy Street Shopping Centre. Yeah, someone's fallen off a balcony. Breathing, yeah, but not conscious now. Quentin's coffee shop on the first floor. Yeah, how long will the ambulance be? He's in a bad way. Please hurry.
Just tell me now.
We'll be home in 2 minutes, all right?
Well, what is it? Do you know what I mean? You're scaring me a little bit here. Mom! Hey, get your hands off her. She's ill. Leave it, love. It's fine. How's it fine? Hey, where are you taking her? Where's she going?
We've arrested your mother on suspicion of the murder of Rick Nealon.
What?
Taking her down to the station for questioning. You'll be kept informed.
Is this some sort of joke? Mum telling they're making a mistake. I'm so sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it for your sake. I'm so sorry. No, Mum, don't. I love you.
There's something seriously not right here. I don't believe you didn't know Craig was investigating my granddad's death. You're flatmates. He'll have known you came to the funeral.
But the thing is, I don't know what to say.
How about the truth? I mean, what is this? Why all the lies? The pointless but detailed lies. You never let me come anywhere near this flat. You kept me away from everyone, and then after the best day ever, I remember Craig's a copper and you dumped me out of the blue.
I know, I'm sorry.
You said it was a booty call. A fling. I just don't get it.
Look, she had to finish with you. Because me and Emma, we're responsible for your granddad's death. I'm so sorry, John. It's true. Ted's dead because of us. We wanted to take him to the hospital, but he wasn't having it. He said if he landed in hospital, you'd have to put him in a care home. So we just took him home. And we had cups of tea and fig rolls. He was so lovely. I told him all about Curtis. He was such a good listener. He gave me good advice, too.
He said that he'd hurt his leg a while ago.
It slipped at the cenotaph. Something about a randy pigeon and a bottle of absinthe. He made us laugh. We really liked him.
Where does PC Tinker fit in?
He doesn't. Everything that Craig has done has been to protect me and our unborn child.
I went to the funeral because I wanted to pay my respects. I've thought about him every day since.
He's been eating away at her, and me and all.
And then we fell in love.
Did we, though?
Yes.
Look, me and Craig, we told her to finish with you. The stakes were too high.
I so wanted to come clean, but now they're having a baby. We couldn't risk prison or Craig losing his job. Look, John, I'm so sorry. Meeting you was the one good thing to come out of this, but if I could turn back the clock, I would call the ambulance in a heartbeat. Me and you would never have met, but lovely Ted would still be alive. I love you too, John. Like you wouldn't believe. We could have had a great life together. I love you, John! That's the truth! Finding out you were my dad was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Not had much luck, have you?
Why'd you always do that? Put yourself down and make a joke.
Get in there before Tracy does.
Well, Tracy isn't here.
I thought I could feel a cloud lifting.
Look, I'm not going to Australia to get away from you.
Just a bonus.
Will you shut up?
Look, all I'm saying is, wouldn't it be better to go in like a couple of months? There must be loads to do. Like, you know, apply for jobs.
I said shut up. That all sounds dead sensible. But I don't want sensible. I want to be spontaneous. It's exciting. I'm excited. And I haven't been this excited in ever. If there's one thing Oliver's taught me, it's that you've got to grab life with both hands. Look, I love you. I do. And so does Amy, by the way. I know you're just trying to protect us, but you've got to let us live our lives.
I just don't think we've had enough time together.
We've got years. This isn't the end. Look, I'm sorry, Dad. I know I'm being selfish, but I really want to do this.
You're not being selfish. I am. Go. Enjoy yourself. You've got my blessing.
Do you mean that?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to say. I went back and got you a little doggy bag.
It's the poppadoms.
Obviously.
I love you so much.
I'm not a bent cop. I did it to protect my girlfriend.
I know you did.
I hope you've got a good baggage allowance. This is only half of it.
Changed my mind, I'm not taking her.
I heard that.
I'll start carrying the cases down.
So, this is it then?
This is it then.
I can't believe it.
I know. I'm sorry for leaving you.
It's about time you did something for yourself. It should be me who's apologising. Everything that I've put you through. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Don't.
Can I have a hug?
No, that'll definitely set me off.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much, Emma, sweetheart.
Oh, thanks, Audrey. Oh, thanks, everyone. I'm gonna miss you all. Oh, you started me off again now.
Take me with you. To Australia. I want to go with you.
What about the quads?
I'll come back when they're 18. It's a joke.
Oh, no, I get that.
We'll have to go.
Hey, you take care of yourself.
I will. I'm sorry, Dad.
Don't be daft. I'm happy for you. I am. what she's making a mistake.
Oh, Steve, you just have to trust her.
At least I'm not moving to Australia. Then again, I am your favourite daughter, aren't I?
Lucky is the man that has you two in his life. All I've got to do now is find that man.
Right, get off me now.
Get him.
Kelly? No. Sorry, it's Maria. Kelly will be here soon, though. Laura, I just want to thank you for what you've done. You're a good woman. You are. You are. I can't believe what you've done for Kelly. And for Gary. For all of us. I'm gonna be right here with you, okay, until Kelly gets here.
Kel!
What?
I've been trying to call you.
Yeah, I know. What do you want?
This is going to be hard to hear.
No, you don't have to say it, okay? You were right. I want to go to the hospital and say goodbye to my mum.
I'm sorry. Where is she? I'm not too late, am I? I'm so sorry, Kelly. I'm so sorry. I'm too late. I wanna see her. I wanna see Mum.
We're dealing with it.
Me too. Talk about deluded.
There's nothing deluded about feeling. Amy, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Don't worry about it.
Of course I'm gonna worry. You're my best friend. Why didn't you say anything to me?
What was I gonna say? FYI, I'm a complete basket case. I've been cyber stalking half the boys in our year for weeks now. It'd be a total joke at school.
What? No, people will understand.
Why should they? It's not like I do.
That's because something terrible happened. You haven't even started to process it yet.
I really wanted it to be Brett. How messed up's that?
At least you would have known.
I'm just another psycho.
If I hear anyone say that, then they'll see an actual psycho. Come to glow, have we?
What? No.
You know, why don't you take a picture? You know, make a hilarious meme out of her. That's what you do now, right? Isn't it? Yeah. Humiliate women.
I think you ought to leave.
I wanted to see how you're doing.
How am I doing? You really want to know?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't ask otherwise.
Okay. Well, let's see then. I'm scared. Almost all of the time. Some nights I can barely sleep. And my self-confidence is basically non-existent. And all because somebody I probably know intentionally drugged me. This somebody, almost certainly one of your buds, did it because they wanted to sexually assault me. They might have just thought that I had it coming for some reason. Or maybe that I'd secretly enjoy it. Or maybe it's just because I was there. But whatever the reason, they must really, really hate me.
Amy.
That's not the worst thing. The worst thing is that he, this Mr. Somebody, is probably laughing at me right now. Sharing bants. Does that sound doing, Max? Thanks for checking in.
I'm so sorry.
Snick your own apology, not me.
I never, ever...
Look, I'm not interested, Max.
It was me. I did it.
Did what?
I'm the Mr. Somebody.
Why?
It wasn't meant for you.
It was meant for. That is the least you owe me. Do you have any idea what it feels like to think that somebody's had their eye on you? That they've been watching, waiting for the perfect moment to what? To hurt me? To rape me?
No way. No, that was never what it was meant for. Okay? It was meant for Daniel.
What are you talking about?
I wanted to teach him a lesson.
I don't understand.
To punish him.
Well, it was me you punished.
I'm so sorry. Okay? I never wanted to hurt you.
You did hurt me. What about Daniel? Were you gonna hurt him?
No. I just wanted to feel helpless out of it. Please don't look at me like that.
You stay away from me. You're disgusting.
You don't know the half of it. I mean, the real disgusting one in all of this is Daniel. He knows. He knows it was me. He's known for ages.
What is wrong with you?
He felt guilty about pushing me down the stairs. That's why he's kept quiet. It's the truth. Amy, you have to believe me. I'm so sorry. I've never been more sorry about anything in my life.
Okay, let's go.
You're not going to tell the police, are you? Amy, please.
And I want a proper job doing, none of this dip and dunk malarkey.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, when was the last time I saw Lily do anything around here anyway?
Max?
Yeah, what is it now?
Max Turner?
Yeah?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of administering a noxious substance. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Well, the good news is there's no sign of anything cancerous.
I knew it'd be okay.
However, the tests do show significant hormonal change.
Like what?
Faye, you have something called premature ovarian failure
What does that mean?
It means that your ovaries can no longer produce eggs, which is why your periods have stopped.
Oh, can't you make them start again?
I'm afraid we can't make the ovaries start producing eggs once they've stopped. But we can treat the condition with something called hormone replacement therapy, HRT.
Hang on, isn't that for women with the menopause? Are you saying that's what's happening to me?
Premature ovarian failure is sometimes called early menopause, although that's a term that we don't like to use.
But is that what it is?
Essentially, yes.
I can't have the menopause, I'm only 20.
It can sometimes affect the young. It's rare, and I'm sorry that it's happened to you.
Is this going to turn me into an old woman?
Of course not. That's not how this works. There will be symptoms, but the HRT will manage many of them.
Does this mean I can't have any more kids?
Not using your own eggs. It is possible for you to be a surrogate with an IVF donor.
But the baby won't be mine, will it?
Not genetically.
But I want to have a family. I want to be a mum, a proper mum.
Sorry, Faye, this must be a huge shock.
I had a baby and I gave her away because I wasn't ready. I thought I'd have more time. I'd have more children. Me and Craig, we've spoke about being parents one day.
As I said, there are ways to make it possible.
But I can't have any more of my own kids ever again, can I?
On this day, I give you my heart and trust that you will not break it. And in return, I will hold your heart in my hands, treasure it, nurture it, and protect it. I know that our love will be tested, and there may be times when we wonder if life would be easier apart. I promise to you that I will never stop trying to be your friend, your confidant, and your rock, in good times and in bad. On this day, I vow to you that I will love you with everything I have, because my life will always be richer with you and Alfie in it.
So, how does it feel to be married then?
Weird, and like it's too good to be true.
Why'd you say that?
Well, because I'm on the cusp of getting everything I ever dreamed of, and there's usually a catch, isn't there?
Are we talking about Abby? Right, what did she say to you in that car?
Well, she begged me not to go through with the wedding. And when she finds out that I have, and that it's likely we'll retain custody of Alfie tomorrow, I'm worried about what she's going to do. How will she cope? And we both know what it feels like to lose a child.
Yeah. And I feel for her, I really do. I would have clung on to Oliver forever if I could. But I had to do what was best for him, and that was to let him go. Abby will get there.
I really hope you're right. Because I just feel like she's cast a shadow over today, and terrified we'll be under it for the rest of our lives.
Right, everyone. I, for one, could do with a drink. So let's head down to the Rovers and toast the happy couple, yeah?
I second that.
Your Honor, my client has made no secret of her history of substance abuse. The opportunity to be a mother to Alfie has reaffirmed her commitment to staying clean. Abby has satisfied every concern that social services had and shown that she has the adequate support network to assist her lifelong recovery. Not only has Abby met the standards social services expected, she has met the court's requirements of weekly drugs tests and attendance at addiction support meetings, something that Mr. Habib is more than aware of, having had her followed to one. Whilst on the subject of Mr. Habib, may I remind the court that he originally concealed being Alfie's father, whilst he was also representing Abby and telling the world that Abby was a good mother. He was right. Abby is more than capable of caring for her son, baby Alfie. In not allowing her to do so, this court would be depriving a mother of her son and a son of the nurture of his mother when he needs it most.
I do commend you, Mrs. Webster, for turning your life around. The report from social services does give a detailed account of your commitment and dedication.
Your Honour, before I begin, I would just like to make it clear that I have no malicious intent behind what I have to say here today. I just want sole custody of my son. But in order to do that, I am going to have to present evidence which Abby's family will find upsetting. I have to be honest. That Abby is presenting a false account of her recovery to this court. It brings me no joy to tell you all that Abby is in fact still in the grips of addiction.
You liar!
Abby.
Mrs. Webster, please control your outbursts.
Your Honour, this simply cannot be true. The court has been conducting regular drugs tests. I would ask the court to stop Mr. Habib from accusing my client without any proof.
Mr. Habib, are you suggesting the court-ordered drug tests are wrong?
No, Your Honour. I am in fact suggesting that Abby has found a way to cheat them. I will admit to having had Abby followed by a colleague of mine, Ben Chancellor. These are photos of Abby with a known drug user. And I have a witness who's willing to testify that he saw her exchanging money for drugs. And I would like to call my witness forward now.
Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough to photograph the exchange of drugs, but I did capture the exchange of money.
But you witnessed the drug exchange?
Yes, Your Honour, I did.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. You're free to go. Mr. Habib, have you anything else to add?
Your Honour, I take no pleasure in having had Abby followed. But such was my level of doubt about her recovery. Such was my level of concern about my son. I'm not proud of my actions. But I did what I had to do as a father. And I hope that now you have seen the true facts, you will agree that Alfie should be with me full-time. And I also hope that now that Abby's family have been shown her deceit, that they will help her back onto the road to recovery.
Mr. Habib, I understand that in this case you are not only the legal counsel, but also the father. So I know the lines are blurred for you. However, in your capacity as a member of the judicial system, having someone followed is about as low as it gets. We all have a right to privacy. It is one of the articles of human rights. Just in case you skip that part of your legal training. You have violated Mrs. Webster's right to that privacy. Let me finish. You would be well advised to remember the ethical responsibilities of your profession the next time you set foot in a courtroom. However, the details of what you've discovered cannot be ignored by this court due to the violation of rights. That in itself is a separate matter. The court cannot ignore these details when we are discussing the care and safety of a child. I'll now deliver my judgment. Weighing up the risks to Alfie, I have decided that Alfie should remain living with his father. While he's in hospital, Mrs. Webster may visit Alfie. On his discharge, Mrs. Webster may have visitations with Alfie weekly. For now, this is what is in the best interests of Alfie.
Oh, hey. Hey, I bet you're sick of seeing me, aren't you?
We bought Mr. Thorne a present. I bet you can't guess what it is.
Do you know if he likes whiskey?
Well, even if he doesn't, he's gonna have a surgeon mate who does.
He's not here.
Oh, right. What, is he in theatre? Is he performing another miracle?
Well, not exactly.
Can we leave this with you to give to him?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Really? Why not?
Look, can we go somewhere a little more private? There's something I think you need to know.
Yeah. So, my operation was some kind of a game to him, to beat his personal best. Like a race, like a private joke.
That's what it sounds like.
How could it be a race? I mean, I was waiting here for news. It took 8 hours.
No, I checked the records. The operation took less than 4 hours.
What?
They contacted you once Peter was stable in ICU.
So he managed to do my operation in record time?
It seems so.
But for what? Why? I mean, what, did he win something? Did he win a trophy? Did he win a gold medal? What?
Oh, no, he's been suspended.
Well, good. Good.
Because you said something.
I think so, yeah. Well, if you like, I can get the manager dealing with this to come and talk to you.
Yeah, do that, please.
Right, young lady. You're not to tell your mum how many biscuits we ate, OK? Hope? Hope? Right, sweetheart. Hope, come on, don't be daft. Hope, Hope, listen to me. Switch the engine off, there's a good girl.
No, go away.
Hope, don't be silly, right? This isn't a toy, you could get yourself hurt.
I don't care. Leave me alone.
Switch it off right now, or else I'm calling your mother.
So sorry.
When did you cook this up?
It didn't start out as some evil plot. It was Ben's. It was going on about. Think of your case, think of the burden of proof.
Oh, so it's all Ben's fault?
No. I hired him in the first place. And I just looked at the evidence in front of me. Committed biological father, check. A 5-star foster and stepmom, check. A feckless drug addict with a history of relapse and a short fuse, check.
Yeah, that's what you kept telling me.
But things just weren't adding up. She was going for weekly drug tests, but they kept coming back negative. So I was sure that there was some sort of scam going on.
Except there wasn't.
And I figured it was just a matter of time. And if she wasn't using now, then she would be relapsing soon enough. And what if she did when she was alone with Alfie? I couldn't take that risk. This is all just stuff I was telling myself.
She never stood a chance.
Toya, please talk to me. Just say something, anything. Tell me it was worth it. Tell me I did the right thing. We'll both sleep a lot better knowing that we did the right thing.
The way you say that. We, like I had a choice. Now we are finished.
We are stronger than you think.
As parents, no, that's it.
It will take time to rebuild trust with people.
Listen to yourself. The minute you come clean, that's Elsie gone. Back on the list for her forever families. You can't. Like, if not for my sake, then for hers.
It's too late.
Abby won't think twice about using this.
I've already flagged it. Elliot's expecting us. We have an appointment booked with social services.
You told them before you told me.
I couldn't let you talk me out of it.
You really think that the social workers won't believe I was in on this?
I will tell them.
Oh, it was my stupid fault. I should have listened to Leanna. I never should have taken you back.
Why don't you just pull over, okay? Then we can talk properly then. I'm so sorry. And I know that's not enough, but I thought I was doing what was best for us.
A solicitor who lied in court. Conspired to set up a vulnerable woman. You will be struck off.
Latoya, would you please just give your eyes on the road?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you set fire to our lives, but just carry on having a pop at my driving.
You wanted us to be a family. And I thought this was the only way.
I hate you, Imran. I hate you with all my heart.
Can you move? Can you move?
Toya?
Boy, what's happened?
Hey, I'm gonna move you, all right?
Careful, Imran. Can you get some help over here?
We're on this. Get it off. TXA and adrenaline. We've gone over 20 minutes.
This is probably futile.
You don't think of anything that hasn't been done? We want an agreement to stop?
Yeah.
Time of death, 14:28.
I just saw Abby over at the garage. I thought she'd be getting ready for this court hearing.
Yeah, I think she needs the distraction. It's all starting to worry her now. Guess we've just got to hope for the best.
And, are you sure it is? For the best?
How do you mean?
Well, it's a big responsibility, Kev, bringing up somebody else's child.
Look, I've made my decision, and I can be as good a dad to Alfie as Imran or anyone else.
Yeah, but you're not his dad, are you? I'm not saying this to upset you or to cause trouble, but, well, blood's blood, isn't it?
You sound like something out of Flaming Sopranos. What difference does it matter? I'm not his biological father. I'm the one bringing him up.
Right. Well, do you remember what you told me about Tyrone? Once he found out Jack wasn't his, he couldn't deal with it, even though he was the one looking after him since he were born.
Yeah, well, that was different. He just lost his wife. He was hurt and angry at me for, well, being with her.
And are you not angry? At Imran?
Look, I don't want to talk about this now. And keep your voice down. Jack's in his room.
No. I'm not.
How long have you been stood there?
Long enough to hear that you've been lying to me my whole life.
I don't know what you heard.
You told me my mum was dead. You never told me she was your best mate's wife and you were sleeping with her.
I know it must be a shock for you, but let me explain.
Why should I? It'd just be more lies.
Jack, wait!
Just leave me alone.
Straight to voicemail.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a pretty tough kid.
He's had to be, Anna. After everything he's been through the last couple of years. You should have seen the way he looked at me. Ashamed. Disappointed. Said I'd lied to him his whole life, and he's right in it.
You did it to protect him.
To protect myself, more like. Look, you're going to have to go to this hearing by yourself. I need to be here for when he comes home.
Totally understand. I'll be fine. Right, well, I better get ready.
Oh, you're right. You're looking for your dad or Abby, they're not here.
I'm not.
What, has someone upset you?
Why do you care?
Well, of course I care. I care about you, you numpty don't. Kev's me mate.
Some mate? I don't know how you can even talk to him.
Why would you say something like that?
I know about him and my mum, about what really happened between them. I know what he did.
It's hard to make sense of it all. It was for me too. I loved Molly. Your mum. You know, Kev was my best mate. I couldn't understand how he could do something like that to me.
And you never found out until after, you know.
accident?
No. No, and when I did, I lost it. Ended up punching him. Look, if I'm honest with you, I wanted to kill him. But look, whatever I felt, however much I hated him at the time, it doesn't change the fact that he's your dad and he's the one that you should be with. I'm not saying it was easy letting you go or out, but, I mean, look at you now, eh? Look how you turned out, so it was obviously the right thing to do.
So, why didn't any of you tell me?
Well, you know, we patched things up and we was working together and we talked about it. What we was gonna say, you know, when you started asking questions when you got older about your mum.
Let me guess. He told you to lie?
No. No, it was me that said we shouldn't tell you.
Why?
Look, they made a mistake. A bad one, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't make them bad people. And it doesn't change the fact that your mum, she loved you with everything she had. And so does your dad. And believe it or not, me and Abby are pretty fond of you and all.
She's got a quarter in later. Find out what's happening with Alfie.
I know. And she's bricking it. So is he.
Even though Alfie's not really his.
Like I say, he's not a bad person.
This hasn't been an easy one, but then cases like these rarely are. I've weighed up everything I've heard today. Everything I've heard within this courtroom, I should clarify. It's my ruling that Alfie Franklin be placed with his mother, Abigail Webster, in a mother and baby foster facility. I'm granting an interim care order to the local authority in order for them to assess Mrs. Webster's progress with her son.
Can't believe it.
Mrs. Webster, this is not a ruling in your favour. It's a chance to prove yourself. You and Alfie will stay in a foster home together and be rigorously assessed. I'm going to repeat that. Rigorously assessed. If in time you have proved that you truly are able to prioritise Alfie's needs over everything and anyone else, then there might be an opportunity to release him into your care permanently.
Thank you.
Well done, big gob.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, I was just coming to find you.
Yeah, me too.
That was the estate agent in Cornwall. He reckons there's been loads of interest in the house. Should we up the offer?
I don't...
But then that could just be him lying so that we up our offer, couldn't it? I mean, you can't trust an estate agent.
Brian.
But I'd hate to lose out on the house for a couple of £1,000. It's in such a nice location. I'm going to up the offer. No. Let's wait and see. They'll go to best and final offers, won't they, if there's so much interest?
Brian.
We could go higher and then they'll just say yes. No, we'd be done.
Brian.
I don't know how Phil and Kirsty do this.
Brian.
What?
I don't want to move to Cornwall with you.
I thought we were on the same page on this.
We were.
Were? Now it's too boring, like me. Would you rather us move somewhere exciting, like Exeter?
Exeter?
Oh, I don't know, Ibiza.
Brian, it's not about where we go, is it? It's about us. You've gone full steam ahead with this move because you want to avoid the fact, OK, that there's something wrong between us.
No, there isn't.
See? You just can't even pretend that you mean that, can you? We need to face the facts.
Are we splitting up?
Oh, God, I don't know.
I love you.
I love you too, Brian, but I'm just not sure that it's enough. There's something missing, isn't there? Eh? If there wasn't, you wouldn't be sending letters to your ex.
I know.
I mean, the fact they were writing to us bad enough, but keeping it all a secret and, come on, saving her letters.
I needed a bit of emotional support. You were in hiding.
I know, love. I'm not blaming you.
The fact you felt as though you had to hide away from me instead of seeking my succour, well, says everything, doesn't it?
I think things were going wrong long before Mr. Fizz came into our lives, Brian.
We are splitting up, aren't we?
I think so. Now, my friend Rena, she's got a room going spare, so you can come and visit me whenever you want.
Why not to Charlton? To stay here.
It would just be prolonging Brian's agony hanging about, and mine.
I miss you.
I'm only going down the road.
I got your text. I'm so sorry about...
Come here.
Charlton!
Well, what can I say? There's just not enough vegan delis round here for me. Now, listen. You are all going to have to come and visit me, all three of you.
Well, that would certainly be something to look forward to. Are you ready?
Pontifract cakes for the journey.
Thank you. Look after yourself.
Streetcars. Streetcar. Oh, where are my glasses? Please, can anybody help me? Please, I need some help. Please.
All right.
Opening time states it should be open now, but is it? No, it isn't.
Oh, dear.
I've been and got my hair trimmed at a pop-up shop, and I'm not happy. Tell me truthfully, does this look wonky to you?
Well, your head is shaped a bit like a bean, but you can't really blame anyone else for that.
No, I'm saying they've left it too long on the crown. Keep sort of...
Or a potato. Head like a Maris Piper. I just mean, you know, all the better to accommodate that magnificent brain of yours. Did you hear that?
What?
Sounded like someone calling for help.
All I can hear is my stomach rumbling, or else the tram's just turned up. Hello?
We need to get David or Maria.
Well, they could be anywhere.
Maybe we should try them at home first.
I'll go. I was Scout sprinting champion back in the day, still got legs like pistons.
We thought we heard someone calling for help, but now it's all gone horribly quiet. My friend's got to try and find someone with a key, but goodness knows how long that could take. Help.
Get out! Sorry, busy schedule. Don't be ridiculous! I said get out! So you're a coward as well as a liar. It must be so depressing being you. Get out! Look, this is ridiculous. I'm expected at the golf club by 3. This is private property! Out! That's a brand new 3-iron! walk away or I'm calling the police.
Do you really think I care?
I've had enough of this. Get out! I'm gonna count to 3, and if you haven't moved, I'm calling the police.
Okay, I'll make it easy for you. Pathetic! A pathetic narcissist!
Call Carla. Call Carla and go inside. I'll sort this, okay?
Hey! Hey! Help! Help!
Hey! Hey, get off! Get off him!
What's going on? We better ask the Hulk here. I'll save my side of things when the police arrive.
Don't do that.
Look!
Look, Mr. Thorne, I'm Peter's lawyer, okay?
What, do you think he's getting away with this?
What? Like you got away with massaging your massive ego by playing with people's lives?
You only got to live because of me! Because of me! If anyone's pathetic, my friend, it's you!
Back off. Back off. Look, we're sorry about everything, okay? He's been under a lot of stress.
There's a lot of damage to the car.
It's a hire car, yeah?
And there's a matter of the ruins for you.
We'll cover it. And any excess on the car insurance, no problem. You said yourself you saved his life. Why bother ruining it now?
The man's a menace.
Look, I'll sort it, okay? He won't bother you again.
Fine. Useless. Yours.
Don't do it.
Don't do it!
Take my advice and go while you still can.
Peter! You okay? What's happened? What's happened? Peter! Oi, talk to me! What?
Toya, you're on bail.
Oh, come on, you'll end up in jail.
This is ridiculous. She's stealing my lorry.
She's making a peaceful protest.
There's nothing peaceful about it.
Well, she's making a gesture, a passionate, peaceful gesture.
That crazy woman has got no right to be in my cab. I'm calling police.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You okay?
What?
I lost my footing.
Where's my phone?
Oh, did you drop it? Oh, we'll help you look. Should be here somewhere. Did you see where it fell?
I wasn't looking. I might have kicked it by accident.
We'll help you look. All right, you've made your point now.
Please, you don't want to get into trouble, do you? What, and let them carry on incinerating recyclable waste? You know, this is a scandal and we need to stop it.
As soon as I find my phone, I'm calling police. You should be locked up.
Toya, please.
Long time no see.
Spider, what are you doing here?
Well, it looked like you're having so much fun. Thought I'd join in.
An unbroken circle. It has no beginning, and therefore no end, symbolizing the unending and everlasting love you have for each other. It is the way in which you have chosen to symbolize your marriage, and the final part of the ceremony, after which I will declare you man and wife.
Mm-hmm.
I, Fiona, give you this ring.
I, Fiona, give you this ring.
As a symbol, we are now an unbreakable team.
As a symbol that we are now.
An unbreakable team.
I'm sorry. Can I try that again? I give you this ring as a symbol that we are now an unbreakable team. Please wear it as a sign of my love
and has noticed to the world that you have chosen me to be your wife.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Hey, no tongues!
He's such a lovely fellow.
It's all about you. It's all about you, baby. It's all about you. It's all about you.
Here we go, this is it. Right, I sing the first bit. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, biggity bing, biggity bing. Fine. Sit now. Come on. Yes. Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect. Not yet, you don't sing it, it's my bit. Visions must go wrong. But I've never yet prevented me. Don't know, felt it this. Wanting far too much for far too long. I'll touch it.
Is this when you think you'd seen it all?
Looking back,
I think I preferred it when they were at each other's throats.
differently.
Can I have a word?
One of you more.
Maybe we should cut the cake first. Otherwise they might be up there all night.
No, please.
But it took time to understand.
You're about to tell me we run out of Olivants. You're not half giving it a big build-up.
I know him well. All together now, come on, isn't it?
Please. Don't do this to me.
Please, Phil.
Isn't it madness? He won't be mine, but instantly, he needs a little bit more than me. More.
I'm guessing you're not about to tell me you got a terminal disease or been having an affair with a milkman.
I'm sorry.
Can we not just get through today? We've got all our friends and family out there. We've got a hotel booked tonight, and you might feel differently in the morning.
I won't.
Well, you might.
You are the nicest guy.
Oh, yeah. Here it comes. It's not you, it's me.
You're kind and funny and handsome and successful.
And who wants someone like that?
I know. I know it's messed up. My heart should be bursting out my chest today. I should be the happiest woman on earth, but I'm not. And I don't know why I'm not.
Nothing's gonna stop us now. Have you ever loved me?
I thought I did.
You thought? Could you not have told me this last month? I mean, last week, last night.
I didn't know till today. I didn't, not for sure. I've been lying to myself. And to you, and it's not fair on either of us.
Fair? You're dumping me on my wedding day. This is the shortest marriage in history.
It's unforgivable, I know it is.
I've got to go out there and make a fool of myself.
No, I can do that. I'll explain this to everyone. This is all my fault.
I think you should go.
You must really hate me.
It's worse than that. I really love you.
I'm sorry. I am. I don't know what else to say to you.
Just go, Fizz.
Hope you haven't been up to what I think you've been up to.
Fiona, so supposed to...
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. So, just to give you a little update, my wife and I have just consciously uncoupled. Well, she was more conscious of it than I was, but, well, she's left me.
She's done what?
Yeah, well, it's not how I saw today panning out. But listen, I don't want anyone going home, all right? The bar is still free and the party's still going. So please, 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 everyone, please, just let's drink, dance and be merry.
Oh, it's such a lovely man.
I'm okay, Mum, I'm okay. Honestly, I am. Right, hit it, maestro. Come on, sing along if you know it.
Why do you fill me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? Mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call, baby, when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. Know that I have from the start. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Come on. Over at 10, you told me time and again, but you're late. You wait around and then I run to the door. I can't take anymore. It's not you. You let me down again. Oh, baby, baby, I'll try to find a little time and I'll make you love me. Be beside the phone waiting for you.
Please, I haven't done anything! Hello? Hello?
I think I used to know him when he was a kid. If I've got the right family, I used to go to school with his Uncle Len. His mum was a bit of a goer.
I wouldn't know.
His dad was always baking fancy cakes, and he used to wear an apron under his jacket. He never did an honest day's work.
What as opposed to this?
Hello? Yes, finally. Yes, it's me. Finally, why haven't you been answering your phone? What's going on?
Get out, Carl!
No, Gary, stop! Right, come on, let's go quickly now.
Give me that.
What?
The crowbar, give me it.
Gary!
Give me the crowbar. All right, fine, wait outside.
No, we need to call the
Wait outside!
No, we need to tell him where they can find him.
Yeah, well, he won't be alive when they do.
No, please, I don't want you to do something that you'll regret, okay? Gary!
Well, I suppose I should get everybody back, shouldn't I? Tell you what, you picked the best time to be away, didn't you, eh? Yeah. All right, see you in a bit. Bye. Hello? Hello?
Hiya.
Oh, didn't you come in?
Soz, Mum always said I was a particularly stealthy person. Fix the lights.
Yeah, it was the fuse. Thought Debbie said she checked it.
Yeah, she did. Saw her. It just clicked off. Must have fixed itself. Right, should we get back in then, or what?
Yeah, I suppose we should.
Tell you what, you go, I'll clean up Brandy.
Oh, right, thanks. Okay, see you in a bit.
See it.
Going
pointless most of the time, isn't it, this CCTV? Them stills they show you on the news, you can barely make out it's a human, let alone anything else.
Sometimes it's useless. Other times it has got our man. Or our woman.
Useless. You can't see the face.
They're punching in the code.
Why smash the lock when you're already in?
Well, to throw us off, because he obviously knows the code.
Hold on, pause it.
He's Ryan. It's Ryan.
Ryan? Everything all right? How could you?
How could you? We give you a job and you rob us blind.
Yeah. Ryan Connor, I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later out in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
I'm so sorry about Charles. It was my fault. How could it be your fault? I shouldn't have left you at still waters. Darling, just because our relationship was up the Swanee doesn't mean that I can destroy somebody else's. We all make mistakes.
Kim, look at me. We had a fling once. Did I actually say that out loud?
Should I get the bell? Whoa.
You and Ken stepped out.
And stepped back in again. It was very brief.
Isn't it always? Yeah. Thank you for that, Rita.
It was after you were dumped by that posh girl. Do you remember?
And that, too.
Hey, listen, we all make mistakes. Years ago, I accidentally went to a swingers party with Norris.
What about you? Is there anything you'd like to divulge? No. You won't get anything out of Roy. Really? I heard from Evelyn that you'd both been arrested for lewd conduct.
That was a misunderstanding.
That's what they all say.
We were looking for Cerberus.
Is that a euphemism?
I tried to kill myself 3 weeks ago.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Audrey. Happy birthday to you.
Sometimes he just loses it. He's had a hell of a lot to deal with.
Well, and that makes it okay.
No, of course not. It doesn't even happen that often. You can't tell anyone. Summer, we've got to keep this between us. It's not his fault. He's sick.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He's an alcoholic. And he really tries hard to stay on the wagon, but then when he falls off...
But you're his punch bag.
He's an addict, right? That's an illness like any other.
Why didn't you tell me before?
Because it's not that bad. Honestly, it's not. Usually we get along great.
What, until he has a skinful and gives you a slap? Look, Aaron, we need to report this. This could go on for years. It could ruin your whole life.
My dad's got no one. And since Mum left, he's got this real thing about disloyalty. If he even thought I'd told anyone about this...
Look, you can't deal with this on your own. It's too much.
He's just going through a rough patch at the moment. He'll soon straighten his head out and all of this will be fine. I promise.
Hi, guys, come on in. Take a seat. Any seat? All these?
Yeah, hope it's all right, but I brought Nina. Thought you might want some moral support when you tell Dad. Oh, you have brought some body armour, right? Because he's going to go ballistic. And for once, I think he's got a point.
Right, there you go, guys. These are menus.
Am I imagining it, or have your price nearly doubled?
Oh, no, look, you're on the wrong side, see? Early bird specials on the back.
Pizza margarita or salad?
Sorry I'm late.
What, is Marina with you?
No, something came up. Should be here in a minute.
Well, that's great, isn't that? Because I get all kinds of grief if I say I've got somewhere else to be. But apparently it's fine for everyone else to say it, yeah?
Yeah, well, like I said, she'll be here in a minute.
What do you want? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
What, the fake?
No, telling everyone. We're not exactly one big happy family, are we? Your dad and Gary are already at each other's throats, so...
Yeah, but you heard Ellie. We need written permission from them right tonight.
No, I know, but we've blagged it this far. Another day or two won't make a difference.
Maybe you're right.
Okay, so we're agreed. We're not going to say anything yet.
Agreed.
Okay.
Oi! What are you going to tell us?
Sorry?
About the little competition that you and Addie have just entered. Hold on, how do you know about that?
I'm sorry, so what competition? What's going on?
Look at this, Dev. Weatherfield Gazette online now. Massive headline with these two saying Love's young dream conquers all.
You what? That wasn't supposed to be posted till next week?
What wasn't? Can someone tell me what's going on, please?
Oh, do you not know, babe? Apparently, these two lovebirds have just got secretly engaged.
You don't marry the first girl that you go out with. It's not love. Okay, no, this is infatuation at best. You know, she is taking you for a ride.
Well, that was a bit of a bombshell tea time, though.
Wasn't it just?
I thought we could go to the pub. You know, me and you. Have a beer and a chat.
Beer and a chat? So what good's a beer and a chat, Gary? Okay, when my idiot son here has lost his mind.
What have I done? Tell me what I've done that is so bad. He's right, you know. I've done nothing wrong.
No. No, but you would say that, wouldn't you, okay? 'Cause what a great opportunity for you to palm off problem child Kelly onto a decent family,
Okay.
huh?
I mean, I could choose to be offended by that.
Oh, you offended. Be my guest, because it's the truth. And that girl, she's brought nothing but trouble.
I'm not listening to this.
Where are you going?
Away from you!
Don't walk away from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Look at me.
Honey, it was an accident.
I'm going on. I'm never coming back.
Addie.
Surely at full time. Rovers! 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 Yeah, get in there! James? He's not breathing. He's not breathing. Help me!
You did CPR on me.
Saved your life, bro.
Wow. I owe you.
Yeah, well, we can talk about payment later. Maybe we can set up a direct debit, yeah?
James, how are you feeling?
Okay, I think.
Well, I've got some good news. It seems your cardiac arrest has caused no lasting damage.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, why did it happen in the first place? I mean, he's young, he's fit.
James has a pre-existing condition called cardiomyopathy.
Okay, well, what's that?
It's a weakness in the muscle of the heart. It's genetic. Any of us could have it, so we'll all need to get tested.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, wouldn't the club have found that? I mean, they test him and monitor his fitness all the time.
They didn't with Ericsson.
Yeah, it's very hard to detect, but luckily relatively straightforward to treat. We want to fit you with what's called an implantable cardioverter defibrillator. It's ICD for short. Without one of these, it may well happen again.
Okay, so the ICD will fix it.
It will guard against any unnatural heart rhythms in the future.
I'll be able to play football again, though, won't I? Yeah, well, let's just take it one step at a time, eh? It's my life. Exactly. And that's why you need to be careful.
Nurse Bailey's fine. Surgery first. Then we'll see how your recovery goes.
All rise.
Have the jury reached a verdict on which you are all agreed?
We have.
In relation to count 1, murder, do you find the defendant guilty? or not guilty?
We find the defendant not guilty.
You are free to go.
Thank you.
Well done.
I don't trust him.
There's something to do with this. Tell me.
You're right. Laura was in Spain on that date. She didn't murder your dad. Gary did.
Same. I know that he's got a vicious temper. I've seen him nearly lose it a couple of times, but to murder my dad, why would he do that?
He told me Rick had threatened Sarah and the kids. I believed it at the time, but now, I don't know. I'm starting to think they might have been caught up in some sort of turf war.
But if that's true, why did Gary get involved in my life?
I think he felt guilty. Maybe it's a case of keep your enemies close.
Enemy? I was a kid when I met him. How could I have been a threat?
I'm not being mean, but you were an easy target. Disastrous childhood. Practically raised yourself, and then here he is with his ready-made family, making you feel safe and secure. Have you really never thought once that all this is too good to be true?
You know, when my dad first disappeared, I suspected Gary had something to do with it, but I don't know. He convinced me I got it wrong.
However you look at it, even if he's done any of this with a good heart, your shiny new life is rotten to the core.
Then why did my mum confess to the murder? She was so selfish. She didn't stick her neck out for anyone.
Look, he said that she'd done it for you, but now... I don't know. I think he might have coerced her into it. I bet she didn't realise she'd done a deal with the devil.
But he pretended to welcome me with open arms. When all that time, he was just doing that to protect himself.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Gary came to my dad's funeral. He stood next to me when I said goodbye. And he was like, "We're here for you. You're part of this family now." He had tears in his eyes.
He's a very good liar.
How can anyone be so fake? He pretended that he cared for me, that he loved me like I was his daughter. But the whole time he was just doing all for it for himself. How could he do that?
Because his life depends on it.
Where's Gary?
Here we are again, Kelly. Scream like that again, and you go the way of Gary.
You think I care about the morals here? You're both as bad as each other. You killed her dad and she wanted you dead. And I'm stuck in the middle.
If I said don't do it, then don't make things worse for yourself.
Beg.
What?
Beg. Beg. Beg me to kill you and then I'll spare her.
Okay, all right. I'm begging you. Please. I'm begging you to kill me instead.
just wanted to hear you say it. Because you're both going. She's going first. Bye-bye.
No!
Get away from him, whoever the alley is. Get his phone and call an ambulance. Don't you dare.
What do we do now?
Finish the job. Should have done this straight from the off. Luckily, I've got 2 bullets left.
Max! Oh, this is messed up.
Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I'm just like my dad. I'm as bad as him.
Of course you're not.
I'm a kneeling. It's in my genes. I hurt everyone I love.
You've just said the only thing that matters. That you love me. And I love you too.
How can you say that after what happened? Look where you are, Addy.
It's gonna be okay, Kelly.
I have to go.
No, stay a bit.
No, I mean, I have to go away.
We both are. As soon as I'm better, just as we planned.
No, it's just me. I can't be with you anymore.
Of course you can. We're gonna get married.
I can't be around you, Addy. I'm toxic.
Don't be daft. You're amazing. All those things I said to you today. You're the most amazing, beautiful, kind person I've ever met. Those were basically my wedding vows. And I want to say them one day, for real.
Oh, you're wrong. I'm not any of those things.
No, don't.
Oh. Bye, Addy. You're one of the best blokes I've ever met. By far. And you've shown me that there are actually some good ones out there.
Kelly, wait.
No, you... Look, you're gonna be a great husband one day. To someone who deserves you.
Kelly. Kelly!
What are you doing up here? I followed you into the factory because I had a few questions. Thanks to the lovely lady, I got my answers.
I don't know what you think you've heard.
You're fleecing Audrey to keep yourself out of prison. Which explains why you booked a valuation at Grassmere Drive a week ago. Not months, like you told your poor old dementia-ravaged mother.
Well, I'm not proud of any of that, but I am being blackmailed.
So tell the police. I imagine they'll be popping by before the day's out.
You're not calling the police?
Not just yet. I thought Audrey deserved the courtesy of a prior warning. Luckily, she's in the phone book. You need to calm down, old man. You'll do yourself an injury.
Right, well, ring as soon as you get there. I will.
I can't believe you're leaving me to deal with doo-doo alone.
I heard that.
Don't wind her up.
Yeah, but it's easy, innit?
I'll try not to be too offended that you're leaving as soon as I arrive.
You have to come and see me in London. Come meet Danny.
Yes.
And you two.
Hey, try and stop us.
Go get her.
So does this mean you and Bernie are back on, or what?
Maybe.
Maybe? Oh, come on, Red. It didn't look like maybe when I saw you earlier.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Well, it's about time.
Oh, you've got your own little fan club, eh?
Tim, he's going now. No, I won't tell him to wait. He doesn't care you're not here. No. Tim says bye, and he'll video call you later.
Okay, cheers.
See you later, guys.
James Bailey! James Bailey! One James
What time is it?
5 past. Hope he's not playing games with us.
He'll be here.
Look.
For me, Mr. Popular. Can I do for you, ladies?
So there's no pressure on either of you to go anywhere you don't want to.
That include back to myself, yeah? Looks nothing like it did in the brochure. To you, Mrs. give it a slap. Or she like it rough. Won't surprise me. She doesn't look the type.
Oh, watch your mouth.
What are you gonna do?
That's enough. We are here for Sam, to help Sam come to terms with what happened, help him understand it.
Oh, yeah, that's nice for you. I'm here because it beats sitting in my cell playing the world's shortest game of I Spy.
I knew this was a waste of time. Come on, son.
No.
We've completely got off on the wrong foot here. I'm going to call a timeout.
Time out. Basketball courts in the yard, love. You want a break? Yeah, go on, excuse me. Time out. One thing I can't stand are Americanisms. An old associate of mine once started banging on about dumpsters. Ended up in one, didn't he? Go on, if you want your little break, go on. Take him for a wee.
He's treating the whole process with contempt. I mean, hasn't he hurt us enough for that twisting the knife in?
I think this is Sam's call.
He's not talking. It's clearly too much for him.
No, it's not.
You haven't said anything, buddy. You know, you've gone to all this trouble to make it happen.
It's a Danish gambit.
What?
It's a chess opening. It allows you to assess an opponent's strengths and weaknesses. He hasn't looked at me once. He's nervous of me. Especially since I haven't said much.
Oh, Sam. I don't think Harvey's scared of anyone.
We'll see. Won't we? I want to carry on, please.
Okay. Just so long as Dad doesn't allow Mr. Gaskill to push his buttons.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm not making any promises.
Okay.
Now you've had time to reflect. You must have some thoughts.
Yeah, it shouldn't have happened, yeah. What else do you want me to say?
Sorry, might be a start.
Of course I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm sat here for the kick-off. I'm sorry your missus didn't get what was coming to her. How's that?
See, he's learned nothing. He's incapable of learning.
I'm not. I want to know why he thinks he's got the right to take another human life.
That's how it is in my world. If you'd have grown up where I did, you'd know.
Oh, come on, we've all had rough starts. Doesn't mean we turn into psychopaths.
Yeah, most of them don't have $250,000 in the bank either, do they?
This is about more than money. Did you suffer any kind of physical or psychological trauma growing up?
Seriously. If he wants to play psychiatrist, he can get himself another guinea pig.
I could, but they wouldn't have killed a person I love most in the world. Did you ever kill as a child?
What, a person?
I was thinking about animals, really, for sport.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah, because I was really big in the local fox hunt. I would always be there, in my red jacket, my riding boots, blowing my little horn. And there was the grouse shooting in Scotland every year. Did that.
A lot of murderers start out with animals.
Listen, I might have killed the odd spider, only when he had it coming to him. I wasn't tying fireworks to cats, if that's what you're driving at. In fact, I kicked my mate's head in once because he punched his dog.
Wow, you're all hard.
Interesting. So, my mum was the first actual person you've killed?
If it wasn't, lad, you think I'd tell you? Time to move on, kid.
I wanted to talk about your upbringing, your parents.
Now, to be said, Dad died years ago. Auntie Sharon took in me and my brother, and thanks to her tender guidance, here I am.
And where's your brother now?
That's me. We have what you might call a love-hate relationship. You're like the Gallagher brothers, you know? Except better looking.
So what happened to your mother? What happened to...
I heard you. She died when I was a kid.
How old are you?
Does it matter?
It might.
It's 14. What do you mean, Are you writing?
The loss of a parent is classified as an adverse childhood experience. One report revealed 8 in 10 prisoners have at least one ace, while nearly half had 4 or more aces.
This kid for real or what?
No, don't underestimate him.
Did your mother's death send you off the rails?
Did your mother's death send you off the rails?
A bit, but I don't intend to turn into you.
That's good. It's good, that kid. No offence. I think you struggle on the street. You know, as we're talking about family, how's this feel? Sitting across from your mum's killer. Eh? Because I'd have given anything to have 5 minutes with my mum's cancer. I'd have torn it apart. How do you feel about me, little man?
Okay, Karis, I think that's enough now.
No, I'm okay. I'm not the one who's upset.
You must be nearly finished by now. The police didn't ask me this many questions.
I'm almost done, but I want you to really look back at what you've done. Not just killing my mum. Everything. When you think about all the hurt you've caused, do you feel any remorse?
It'd make you feel better if I said I did.
That's not why I'm asking. Would you make the same decisions again?
Well, if I didn't know it'd lead me here, then probably, yeah. I did what I had to do.
Do you think your mother would be proud of your choices?
It's got nothing to do with her.
I think it has. What was she like? Would she have approved of your life?
Of course she wouldn't. What sort of a mum wants a jailbird as a son, eh? My mum was decent. She wanted the best for us. You know, when everyone said she had nothing, she'd give them the last fiver if they were in trouble. What good did it do her? What good did it do her? Dead at 42.
My mum was 40. She sounded a lot like yours. Loving, kind. I miss her every day. Is that how you feel?
I'm done with this. No, listen, right? No more questionnaires, no more letters, right? I'm done with you. No more! Open this gate, man!
Thanks for coming to this special reading of State by Legacy of Evil. I'm just going to check the coast is clear, then we'll get started. Glad we've not missed this.
Yeah, she's a right freak. Glad she gets off in having a murderer for a dad.
Total nut job. I might record to you for a laugh.
Could go viral, that. One day, the many white coats are gonna cart her away.
What did you just say?
Thank you.
Did Crawshaw say what this was about?
No, just that it was serious and she needed to see us straight away.
I just dread to think what she's done now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it can't be anything bad, can it? Because no one got hurt, I asked, and no sign of a fire engine.
Well, that's something.
Thank you both for coming.
Oh, it's no problem. At Hope's last school, we had our own parking spot in the playground.
What?
It was just a joke.
This is not the time for jokes. Frankly, I'm still in shock. Hope is being looked after by one of our teachers so that we can talk privately.
Is it serious then?
This afternoon, Hope reenacted John Stape's murder of Charlotte Hoyle in front of the other students. With a hammer. She managed to attract quite a crowd for her lunchtime true crime club. She's been reading chapters out from the book. But today, she topped it all by producing the hammer. She was waving it about. It was the screams of the other children that alerted Stanley.
We've been trying to shield her from the book.
We don't even know she got a copy.
She's been selling signed copies to the other children.
Money in the cupboard.
But the really serious issue here is that she brought a hammer into school. A murder weapon. Where did she get it?
Well, that's not the actual murder weapon. That's just from my toolbox.
Oh, so you knew she had the hammer?
No. I spotted that it was missing, but I didn't know Hope had taken it or brought it to school.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I appreciate this is a difficult time for Hope and for you. But we have teachers here who knew John and Charlotte. Hope's performance today has brought back a lot of painful and traumatic memories. Mr. Graham worked alongside Charlotte for years.
Mr. Graham, geographer. He's a nice fellow with services over.
He was so shaken by today's events that he's decided to take early retirement. Stanley Graham is a damn fine teacher. We can't afford to lose educators of his caliber. I think it would be a good idea for Hope to take a week away from school to process these events.
Are you suspending her?
I have no choice.
Repeat after me.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Tyrone Sylvester Dobbs...
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Tyrone Sylvester Dobbs...
do take thee, Fiona Stape, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Do take thee, Fiona Stape, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Smashing. Fiona, please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Fiona Stape...
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Fiona Stape...
do take thee, Tyrone Sylvester Dobbs, to be my lawful wedded wife. Husband, sorry.
Do take thee, Tyrone Sylvester Dobbs, to be my lawful wedded husband.
Do you have rings?
Well, I have one.
Fine. Repeat after me. Fiona, I offer this ring as a symbol of my love and devotion.
Fiona, I offer this ring as a symbol of my love and devotion.
Lovely. Fiona and Tyrone, you have now both made the declarations required by law and have made a solemn and binding contract in the presence of the persons here present. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Didn't arrive in Canada.
He never even boarded the plane.
Why not?
Well, that's what I'd like to know. And anyway, what's he got to do with you, eh? You're always sniffing round.
Hey, you've had a glass or two, I see.
Yeah, and wouldn't you, eh? If you're sort of disappeared off the face of the earth.
Hey, listen, why don't we get you sobered up?
Yeah, why don't we get you out of the way? We're going to speak to Jenny O'Connor. Jenny O'Connor, proprietress of that place.
Listen, I would be very happy to pass anything on.
I'll be speaking with a friend of mine, formerly of Special Branch.
Well, that's a really good start.
Yeah. His texts weren't sent from Canada. His text was sent from here.
Here?
Yeah. My acquaintance has triangulated them.
Oh, how could they have been sent from this street? That's absurd.
Maybe she can shed some light.
Teddy, what? I wouldn't if I were you.
You know what happened to Leo, don't you? Hey? You got something to do with this.
That's absurd.
Is it? Well, let's see what Jenny has to say, shall we?
Get help! Get help!